Hello, hello. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Too Legit City on the mic. Yo, what's good, everybody? How y'all doing today? I see you guys over there in chat. We got Ace Cal, Cthulhu, Sean Corey. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a good start to the week. We got Mamba. We gotta fix the camera though. Napping away, doing what the Mamba does best. Taking naps. Being a good kitty cat. But how's everyone in chat? I see you guys over there. Hope you guys are doing good. And today is very possibly going to be the last day of the Baator Mamba. We're going to be looking to do the final things for the achievements today. Try to do all we can. And of course, we are going to be having to do the last two ones. So you already have the artifacts done. We have to do the Great Monument and opening and sending a rocket to the Terre. For the most part, we're still prepping up the reactor. We need to do that first. The sour gas boiler is done, so that's just kind of chilling. So we're going to be trying to get all that done at the moment and see what we could do. All right. We are in. It's clear new. We don't need to see that. All these planets are here. Feels bad. Can't really do anything with that. The sour gas boiler is in. 5,000. I want to be able to keep this at 20k if possible. That'd be pretty nice. The moving of the natural gas doesn't really help. Doesn't make it worse though. Dude, the natural gas is getting chilled. The natural gas is getting chilled. I don't know why. It's so weird. It's probably because of the coolant pipe direction. It should have went the other way probably. Probably should have went the other way. What's going on, Mr. Toadmogger David? How are you? Hope you're doing well. It looks like it melts the moment it touches that tile, which is great. So maybe we want to add some more gas pressure to this. What we could do to make this better, honestly, is dude, minus 24. Yeah, I think I need to just remove the natural gas line. It doesn't help. It honestly doesn't help. I think that's going to be the change we need to make. Should be a minor change though. So what are we using for this? We're using mathing. That's because it didn't matter. Alright, we'll just roll with that. We're going to have to allow access and let the dupes do their thing. Should be fine. There's actually... I'm not worried really about a heat leak. Should be okay. Non-stop. What's going on? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. Sitting pretty relaxed, doing some last bits of work on my laptop in bed as I got tired of my chair. Nothing stressful, just relaxed things that take time instead of effort. I see you. I had a coworker. I remember this because when he told me the story, I just couldn't believe it. I used to have a coworker. I remember when I first got hired for my first office job out of college. Come on, man. Swap the suits. Alright, someone's suffocating. Give me 1 second. Dude, yeah, we know. Put the suit on, man. Can you put the suit on? Put the suit on, man. What are you guys doing? There we go. Now you guys are not suffocating. Alright, we good. So, I was talking, the coworker was talking to me about his setup. And he doesn't have a desk, right? So what he tells me that he has is that he has it's weird. So he mounts his screen on a wall, but he has a desk that goes over his bed. So imagine your bed's like this, right? The desk goes around it like that and slides over the bed. So when you're sleeping, the desk is above you, but then if you lay back and like incline it, you could lean back and use that as a table. That's what he had. And you know what he did? He would raid playing World of Warcraft while in bed. He doesn't sit down, he lays down. And that's his preferred method of being on the computer. When I heard about that, I was impressed. I was impressed. I was like, dude, what kind of setup is that, man? That sounds insane. Apparently, that was just, you know, what he was used to. That was his normal setup, so to speak. I thought it was pretty insane, but at the same time, it was pretty cool. Alright, we're just gonna make that minor change. I wanted to have a second steam turbine to guarantee that the heat and the chilling here would be a little bit better, so I want to make those changes in. So I want to make this 0. So we're gonna let all the sour gas get chilled. And what we want to do is basically freeze the sour gas so that it's a vacuum again. The methane could chill there. I'm not really too worried. And then we could incrementally do the thing again. And what we're going to want to do is extend out the left side so that we could have this rolling a little bit better. Sounds like a ladder bed user. Dude, who knows, man? All I know is that he had the nice setup, man. I heard about that. I was impressed. I was impressed. I don't think we ever have to go back into here, so I'm just going to seal it up. And then I don't have to worry about the radiant pipe leaking out heat anymore. I might also just release the opening here so that the hydrogen could leave into the space vacuum. Either way, though, I should do a little bit of trimming here. Just so that all the gases could release properly. We got the liquid lock. This is a vacuum on this side. We don't need this pump anymore. And then we can put the ceramic tiles here. If we could seal that up properly, I could put the ceramic here, and then we have a nice seal. Everything's gonna be great. I probably don't need these pipelines anymore, so maybe I should consider removing them. The problem is that I can't go back inside. So we'll just leave these like these, and just remove it like that. Don't need this anymore either. Just want to seal that up. Hopefully a dupe doesn't get stuck inside. The gas is fine, as long as you have the insulated tiles. Should be good. I might as well do this just to mine out this area. The farms are doing okay. Why do we have Sweetles here? They gotta go. We got that one baby. We'll let him sleep. Let's probably take out the fish. Not bad. We got some free oil. Probably want to mop that up. Let's do some quick maintenance on the stuff inside, like getting rid of the wires here. Let's get rid of some of the pipes as well. None of this is needed anymore. I don't think we would need those pipes. Just want to remove them and clean it up. Also want to get these tiles here so that we can remove the top layer and then start taking out this pocket of items. And then I need to get my steel pump back. I remember this overheated. Yep, it's a little bit hot over here. Just a little bit, 140 degrees. We should be fine though. Still pumping out the sour gas. Hey, Miss Chemical Stairs coming in with the 41 months on that 41-month streak. What a legend. Thank you so much, Miss Chemical Stairs. I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. How are you? And of course, enjoy the emotes, the 20 dice ad reviewing. Don't forget that legit sub bad. But welcome back to the City Council. Hope you enjoy your stay. Miss Chemical Stairs, how are you doing today? Have you played the new mini motorways update? Did they add some new stuff to it? I haven't checked it out. I just saw the update in my Steam list. Curious to see if you've played that yet. Oh, I need to start pumping out the gases from here as well. So we should take this. What am I doing? There we go. No, I'm on the favorite... Oh, the Fortnite grind again. Gotcha, gotcha. How's the Fortnite? I heard they added like a story mode or something like that, single player. I'm really behind with the Fortnite news stuff. Have you checked that out any bit? This is reachable, and we can do those two. Yeah. And then let's trim this, might as well. There is the mercury here that we should probably try to do something with. CO2 here is fine. Why do we get water? Got a mop, boys. And then I might as well attach some more plastic tubing. Alright, so the ladder's gotta go. These tiles have gotta go. And then there's this floor right here. It shouldn't be bad to have this be a floor. Just might as well have it. Leave this alone. There's some other stuff we could sweep, but it's alright. Oh, we can start pumping again. Might as well, I guess. This is gonna be off for a minute anyways. The gas is super cold. Yep, it's in grams. It's gonna be okay. After we sweep all the steel, we should be fine. I want to build these tiles out to potentially have an addition right here. And we might need some more diamonds. Oh, another thing I want to do is, yeah, the diamonds at 1,000 degrees, right? I think we could cheese that. Let's build some diamond temp shift plates. And then some diamond window tiles. And the logic is that once we build it, the temperature should reset. Given how the build temperature reset works. Alright, so we got some additional stuff we gotta do already. Got some of those things removed. I want to use the plastic, so the transit tube here makes a lot of sense. This filter's in the way, man. It's not cool. Alright, we'll do a temporary setup here. The transit tube to the bottom. Remove the ladder. Okay. Got some pseudo eggs, but it's chilling. Add some plastic ladders here so that everything is more uniform. That sensor should have been a ladder. Do some trimming, have that there. Let's put the doors here, maybe not over here. Does anyone ever have consistent power shortages before building a sour gas boiler? I don't. That's because I manage my power though by under-consuming. Like, I try to do everything I can to not use power in the early games. So I never have any power issues because I don't try to use power at all. How you doing, Spoonwood? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day today and a good Monday. We had a new video release today. If you guys didn't know, we have a new video that goes over the one-tile food storage system. So guys, check it out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Support your boy me by just commenting on the videos, liking, subscribing. You all know what it is. Really does help me out a lot with the algorithm, especially. So for you, a sour gas boiler does nothing in the colony? Yes, it is. It's 100% a vanity project. 100%. No one ever needs a sour gas boiler as a necessity. No one does. So because of that, we should be good. Alright, so gonna be building that. Let the dupes do what they gotta do. Let's start setting up the rockets for... Are they back yet? They are. Nice. Alright, so we gotta charge this. We have to charge up this rocket. And we gotta deliver a suit. We have oxygen there that we don't need to do anything with. Sandstone's on the ground. Steel. Refined metal. Alright, so now we need enriched uranium. And what else do we need? Oh, a mechatronics guy. Yeah, that's right. I have 4 guys with mechatronics. Let's see. Susumu, Citrus, Clash, and Ren. So who has the least amount of morale requirement? It's probably Ren at 12. And then who else do we have? Citrus? Citrus, Clash, and Susumu. Citrus is at 9. Are you serious? Oh, he's literally just a pure mechatronics guy. Doesn't do anything else. And then who's the other one? Clash. Clash is at 12. Susumu is at 15. Okay, so we're gonna send Citrus then. So who was the original? It was Dominoes and Diachronic. Why was Diachronic there? Oh, because he could dig. Oh man. No, I was looking up people with mechatronic skill because we have to send them to the tear. Not the tear, the ice planet. We could just send 3 people. It's probably not that bad. So we were about to send... Who was that? Citrus? Citrus. Citrus, Diachronic, and Dominoes. Alright, so because of that, let's up the food capacity to max. And then we gotta make some uranium. So we need to build some shipping stuff. And in order for us to do that, we need to... Oh, we produce uranium waste. Ah, no, feels bad. Oh my god, look at the output. Jesus Christ, this was gonna output to my radiant pipeline. Okay, we moving this. I did not know that lined up so well. And then did that say liquid nuclear waste? Yeah, right? So I need to store that somewhere. I guess that means we're going to have to dump that out to here. Which probably means I need to drop off a vent here. Wait, is it nuclear waste or uranium? Depleted uranium in molten form. Oh, so it's actually just doo-doo. What do you do with depleted uranium? It's just a metal at that point, I believe. And I would just want to delete that, I think. Oh, this is such a bad line. Because I wouldn't be able to move a line up top. Putting some ladders here would work, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Barely within range. If I want to dump that out here and I want to pull a pipeline. You can make statues out of it. I have too much metals, dude. I'm just going to get rid of it. 1, 2, 3. So I could build this one ladder and it should be fine. Just have it come straight in. That's necessary, sadly. And then I can't reach some of those. Need that single ladder there. It should be fine. Alright, just gotta get rid of the waste so that we could get our enriched uranium that we're gonna need. Let's go, let's go. Why are you sleeping with the suit on, man? Can that not be a thing? Why? What? Why did you just fall asleep? Why don't you sleep in your beds? You got extra beds. You only get radiation if the mass of the building is greater than a certain mass. So it's basically if you build a manual airlock with uranium, you get no radiation. But if you do build a mechanized airlock with the same uranium, you do get radiation. So you have to hit a certain mass level for you to actually emit radioactive energy. It's a little bit weird. I believe statues should be large enough, though. Should be large enough. I don't think it's a big problem, though. Alright, so we just got to build out those things. So what do we need? Refined metal. I don't think we need cooling here. Everything should be fine. We have power. We have coal. I want to bring some more water. Could even put another tile here. Yep. Dupes sleep with suit. Oh well, free dry cleaning plan. They don't care. Yeah, man. Feels bad. Feels bad. The dupes, dude. They're not friends. So I could dig this deep down so that I don't ever have to worry about the steam. Maybe that'll be the play. And I'll do that next time I'm here. The rad bolt generators, though, I don't know why this is warm. I guess because of the mass, 400 kilograms, and we use the sandstone. It's slowly chilling then. There's no way for this to generate any type of gas, so wherever it's here is here. Unless, oh, food rots. That's probably the only way then. Alright, so once we get back, we want to build ladders, go down the middle, potentially get to here, so that when we drip something, it goes to the bottom. That should allow everything to stay cool, right? So this goes in, shoots up here to here, and that charges this. We need automation, which we do. That's right here. Handle everything. And then hopefully we don't have to worry about this melting. It melts at 900. That's the only downside about this. Potentially a low melting point. Hopefully, though, with the area around it being cold, it should be good enough. Let's take that at home. Hey, Aricia, coming in with the raid. Thanks so much for a raid, Aricia. I see you over there. By the way, what's the final we're aiming for? We're going to do all the cutscenes that we're missing, at the very least. So there's 2 cutscenes that we'll see today. But shoutouts to you. Aricia Gaming coming in with the Onis. How was the Onis? How was the streams today? And thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Legit City, and we're playing some Oxygen Not Included ourselves. But what you guys get done? How was the stream? I see you, Aricia. How are you? What? Finale? Yeah, Leofar. Classic Leofar came in with the Aricia raid, right? Classic Leofar, of course. How's it going? We've been setting up solar panels and transformers. Ooh, power. That sounds like a mid-game thing, especially with solar panels. Hopefully you guys are having an easy time with that. How's it going? We're actually about to wrap up the Baator colony. And there's nothing much we really need to do. We have a sour gas boiler. We're setting up to go build our reactor on the tear right now. We're missing a mechatronics guy. A couple of extra things I want to add. I want to get some more water. And I don't have any uranium yet. So we need to be making that. So we're going to be using the centrifuge because I don't want to wait for the betas. And we're going to be setting that up right now, getting ready, and then trying to get to the tear. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long, and we'll be able to beat the game. We also have the headpiece for the monument. I want to cool down the diamond first because there were over 1,000 degrees, and I'm afraid of boiling my lock. So I want to build that out so that we could do that. How are we ending? For the most part, I want to do the 2 cutscenes, and then see if there's anything else I want to do. If not, we'll just end right there. But for the most part, cutscenes. You guys have any ideas for a spectacular finale? I'd be open ears for that. But right now, there's nothing we need to do. But yeah, the Baator colony mod was really not that difficult. I think if we play on max difficulty, it'd be a little bit more challenging. But it's really not bad. We even did some additional challenges for ourselves, like making a delectable ranch, and then having all the curried beans. How many curried beans do we have? We have 100,000 kcows. Are they eating that first? They might be eating my curried beans first. Wait a second. Are we not getting these guys fed? No, they're being fed. I was gonna say, where's my regolith? How come it's not feeding in? Dupes versus Sandy Shell's gladiator match. I've done that before. Not versus dupes, but versus other critters. I've done smooth hatch versus pokey shells. The smooth hatch is absolutely a beast, though. You automate doors, drop a pinchero egg, and watch them fight. The problem you run into is that there is something called a forgiveness mechanic in this game, and I don't really understand how it's supposed to work. But there are times where the critters choose forgiveness instead of combat. So basically, they don't attack the attacker that attacked them first. That's what forgiveness does in this game, which is weird. That's why sometimes when you will kill a critter, it says forgiveness. It's because they chose not to fight back. But yeah, it's weird. Because of that mechanic, though, the smooth hatch just didn't want to fight. Whereas the pokey shell was fighting for its life to save its babies. But yeah, that mechanic is weird. Wait, what am I missing? I have the steel. Oh, the diamond's being used for this. Yeah, until that's done. Alright, so let's speed up the forge really quick. This has got to be first. Oh, we got the OK signal there that we didn't use yet. Let's also recharge the vacillator because we can. Let's put the pedestal right here. Nice. Dude, Miss Chemical Stairs? You're exhausted. Oh, it feels bad. Just wondering why you're not getting enough sleep. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. But yes, today should be the finale. And is there anything else I want to do? I could run the super coolant through the metal tiles, but I don't think we should. And this is a vacuum. Nice. We're at milligrams of sour gas. It's gonna get to a point where they just stop doing heat transfer. It's fine though. It's fine. I guess the critters were bred to become food, so over time they forgive their oppressors for killing them to eat. Oh, what? That's a thing? That feels so weird. That's such a weird thing. What's the longest base I have? Barely over 1,000. Every time I get over 1,000 cycles, there's nothing else that I need to do in my playthroughs anymore, so I usually just reset. Somewhere over 1,000, probably. Because I normally never go that far. Like, after I hit 1,000, and it's like, I have nothing else to do. But, yeah, I don't have any super long bases. I never usually do that. Usually there's an update or something, and I want to play on the new content, so I try to avoid going on the old stuff. They were evolved to forgive the duplicates. Dude, that's such a weird evolutionary trait. Like, how do you even search for that? And it doesn't make sense. That sounds counterintuitive. Like, for the sake of survival, wouldn't you want to not forgive them? And then the ones that do forgive them die, so they don't have the ability to pass away their genes. That doesn't make sense, you know? It doesn't make sense. It's counter to the instincts that you would normally imagine that animals would have. Yo, man, we don't talk about Promised Neverland. Promised Neverland was... I still avoid watching season 2, man, because I heard it was that bad. I heard it was really bad. Alright, we have a lot of sour gas. Filters are working. Sour gas is pumping out, but we're waiting to make some additions right now. So, this is open. I should be able to open this, no worries. We're going to make some changes. I should probably move the liquid lock over. This is the only way to go up and down through the slider from the side. I agree it's weird. Maybe some sort of bonding with the ranchers, so they feel the identity is connected. Extension of duplicates. That's still kind of a weird, not an idea, but it's still weird for animals to have that be considered, I think. 1, 2. So I need to add 3 more tiles. Okay, so I need to move this over. Alright, let's help move all the things over so that we could build our design a little bit better. Move it over, move it over. Speed this up. Why is someone stressed? Oh, they were on the rocket and stressed out constantly. It'd be like that sometimes. Let's ground this, because we should. This is... Oh, not grounded. But I had too much water in here. And I can't even use it for... I can't even mop it up. Oh, it feels bad. It was because of the obsidian. There's nothing in here, though. So we'll just deconstruct everything. Not really too worried about it. No power on that. There's no checkpoint for the suits. This is... Diachronic is assigned. Can we... Uncontrolled? Not controlled. Controlled? Controlled. There's no rocket rocket control station. I guess we just... No, I gotta keep it there, right? Let's just disable the ladder bed. So it's unassigned. There we go. Oh, and now we're overcharged. Turn this off. Just shooting the walls. This is grounded. And that's grounded. Nice. Okay, that's not bad, not bad. Alright, so now hopefully dupes stop coming up here to go inside the rockets to do their thing. I don't think that was kind of cool. Alright, this got sealed up. Dupe didn't go inside. Generator idle temperature. Let's release a little bit of hydrogen just to make this a little bit cleaner, hopefully. Okay, so everything's looking great. How's my centrifuge? I gotta make some uranium. Nice. Oh, there's no power. Of course, I would mess that up. And then we make 2 kilograms. So we could do 4,000, right? Because that's 1 Rad Bull engine with the reactor with 10 kilograms. So we have to do what, 12,000? I believe is how much the Rad Bull generator is for the Cheloni Tear Breacher opener. So if it's 12,000, I should bring at least 50 to 100. So let's bring 100 kilograms. So 100 divided by 2 is 50. All right, so we're making 50 of these. And then after we're done, we're gonna put it into here. I don't think it pops up yet, right? All right, so we're gonna remove the bed because when they're gonna be on this planet, no one's gonna be allowed to sleep. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna move water into this via... Wow, this should not be connected. Via this. So we have water here already inside the reservoirs, which is good. It's good times, good times. And we're gonna use this to feed in water into here. Oh, I need to do this part though for that to work properly. Let's remove the party line phone then. Oh, and I don't have an outlet for this. That's probably gonna be here. Does that mean I have to use like a small statue or something? This is 5. Is it a plus value when you sculpt the block? It should be fine. We'll add the pipeline outlet there and we should be okay. I started thinking the other day that infinite liquid storage could have a cooling benefit. With a cool slush, the volume of water will overrun with the heat and the pump longer because of the volume is higher with infinite storage. Yes, that's actually why I try to put... Oh, the crown molding. Come on, man. That's actually why I try to put the desalinator inside the infinite storage for the salt geyser. Because since it doesn't flood, you could have that cool down the sieve or the filter building, right? Which is pretty convenient. Wish there was a way to do that with the sieve though, but it outputs items and gets flooded, so it feels bad. Alright, so I don't need the outlet because I'm holding the water here. Yeah. So this goes like this, and then that goes like that. And then I need a ladder here. And we should be good. Yeah. Feels bad, there's only one meal table. Alright, so that's gonna be the enriched uranium setup we're gonna want. We need to build the power wire before we could even start running that, so we gotta get that in first. But yeah, infinite storage with the liquid's usually a great tank to have things absorb deep inside. Usually pretty good. Alright, so how is this? We have this here, so now we need to build this. We could go around. We need to remove that. This is a drop. Oh, it's naphtha. Yeah, we're not going to chance it. And then I want to remove the middle. I also push this over. Should be simple. And then here, this gets deconstructed. And then we push everything over. And then here. So this is my T. This is the 2 tiles. That's here. That means this is here. And then I remove that. And then I can push everything over. There we go. I want to remove the turbine because this needs to be offset by a tile. And then we might need some more supercolon on the ground. We have a lot more, so it's fine. Steam turbine iron. Let's deconstruct this. And then we'll pull a wire going like that. It's going to be better that way. Alright, so we build this. We see the T shape, and we have to move everything over. We probably don't have this here. Or no, we do. We just mop it up. which probably means I could put a bottle emptier here. Let's make this somewhat of a priority over the other things. I do kind of want to get that in first, so we do the next step. Now we are having an issue here by pumping up the oxygen. Probably want to let the synthetic gas and the natural gas fall over. Once it does, we can pump it up. Oxygen in here for no reason. It's kind of funny, this became a CO2 trap, but it's for polluted oxygen. No one should be starving, man. What's happening? Oh, the temp shift plates are getting done. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Look at that. 1200 degree, 1000 degree diamond, and it's going to reset to 45 degrees. Always lucky with the build strats. 1000 degrees? Nope, it's 45, baby. Classic. Alright, so now I could deconstruct this and then use that for the Great Monument headpiece, and then we should be able to do an achievement. The diamond was actually a little bit too hot, right? So moving the diamond through the lock would have been deadly. Hate to say it, but it would have been true. Alright, so this is done. We need to deconstruct this. This is fine. And then I want to mop this up. Technically, we have this here as well. Alright, so this is somewhat ready. Tiles here, that means this is going to get removed. So that means I could do this now. So we add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be like this. We are extending a little bit of the sour gas boiler so that we could potentially have better rolling for the heatsink part, and so that I could get a second steam turbine to keep the turbines and stuff cold. That's one of the things I want to do. The things are a little bit too hot. Is there a modless? There we go. Those are the only mods I use. Let me know if you have any questions about it. Napolinis, hope you're doing well. You too, Cyberdyne. And Snowfox, welcome on in. Hope you guys are having a good Mondays. But yeah, Napolinis, we're not adding anything. We're going to be basically setting this up so that we could beat the game right now. Just modifying the sour gas boiler a little bit, and then we are getting ready by making some enriched uranium so that we could get ready on this planet to do our thing. Wow, this solidified into depleted uranium instead of get deleted by the void vacuum. That's impressive. I thought this was going to get deleted. Well, it is what it is, though. It's fine, it's fine. Alright, so we open this up to allow the gases to leak out. Seems like it's doing okay. Can't complain. I want to mop up this water. Game doesn't let me, though. Feels bad. Oh yeah, did we get this done? And then I need to cut this part out so we keep water in here. Okay, so I need to cut this. This connects. And then the water just flows out at this point. And then we'll just pull this in. We're not going to need the meter valve anymore. We're at that point in the game where it shouldn't matter. Hopefully that helps, Snowfox. Let me know. Hope you're okay. Don't know what you were looking for, but hope that was it. Once the hydrogen escapes, I should be fine. The Regulus should be still coming in. It's not bad, it's not bad. Alright, so now we can finally get rid of some of these things over here. Yeah, it's great having to do a fresh restart because mods are destroying my game. So looking for a base level of mods. Oh, nice. Yeah, those mods I've never really had problems with. The only mod that has broke but didn't ruin my game was DGSM. It just makes starting a new save file a little bit tougher. But outside of that, I don't think any of my mods have ever ruined my game in the sense that, you know, can't open the save file, things like that. So I hope that helps. Alright, so we shouldn't need to extend the bottom, but I'm thinking that we should. Because if we extend the bottom, we could extend this room. I don't need to do that though. One, to get 2 more spokes inside. I don't know if that's actually what I need though. So the pipeline should come into here, which means I need to modify that slightly, which should be okay. Alright. Wait a second. No, I need more naphtha. I thought I had enough, but I didn't. Alright, so I should go inside to expand this, I think. And it's just a couple more tiles. So we could remove this, and then... This being a vacuum is very unfortunate. How do I want to tackle that? I would have to make a drop block from the left side, I think. Has to be. So I think that means that I should try to modify this now. Make some changes. So if it goes up to here, we should add that in. And then the steel should come out to here, I guess. And then this should be added in. This is a vacuum already, so it shouldn't be too bad. I just need a way to crack inside of it. So let's just build that out first. There's also the turbine here that I wanted. The liquid is already there. Let me add a bottle emptier to get some more super coolant in here first. And then I do need to change up the pipeline. That's like that, and then there's gonna be a pipeline here. I could easily just do a bridge, which is probably the play. And then they both drop out here still. And then we don't need any more naphtha. I might as well just use it though. No, I'm just expanding it. The temperature of the turbine was a little bit too high for my liking. So I'm adding a second turbine so we could cool down the steam room with aqua tuners a little bit faster. That way I don't have to chance having the sour gas be too hot that's coming in from the magma. Wait a second, are you stuck? Oh no, you're emptying the naphtha. I see you over there, Tasmadar. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. I hope you're having a good Mondays, man. Oh, this item goes where? Top right? Top right. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so I need to expand out the bottom, which shouldn't honestly be a problem. I can move the gas pump a little bit to the left. And then I need to reroute my insulated pipeline, of course. It's probably like this. There shouldn't be a sensor for this, it's just pump. So that should be fine. So this power line is going to get rerouted as well. And then this is going to pull straight in. And then we could remove this. We're going to be going inside this room anyway, so it shouldn't be too bad. This is going to be super coolant. We have a lot, so we're just going to empty out a bottle. course, we got to sweep this room. There is a power issue here. I think it goes out to here. We're still getting sour gas melting. That's so weird. And then let's sweep out this room. Temperature plate here. That should be the last one. We'll get this obsidian later. Just gotta build everything out for now. I could probably get rid of this now, I think. Alright, so how is... Well, actually, we should be just fine looking at this. We'll wait for the uranium later. Finale today was a good series. Yes! We have nothing else we have to do. We're going to do the final achievements today. We needed some time to set it up from the last stream, so I couldn't do it on the last stream. But we're going to be getting ready to do the final stuff. Need a little bit more water, and then we need the enriched uranium. Right here. So we needed the uranium that we're making from this, and the moment you finish the 34 remaining, we're going to be able to send a rocket to this area, finish the reactor, build it. I want to dig out a little bit more, and then we'll be able to start charging this and get to the final achievements. And then we just finished cooling down the diamond that we need for the headpiece, so we're basically going to be done. We did the finales. Good times. Galadero, though, welcome on in. Happy Mondays. Hope you're having a good one. Alright, so we're gonna lose a little bit of oxygen, but I want to pump up natural gas and the synthetic gas if possible. Natural gas there, and nowhere else. So we cleaned up the map. A little bit of hydrogen right here. Some of the spots. It's not too bad. A little bit of mixed gases. Rock gas memes. Oh, and we actually did. Okay, so we are mining this out properly now. Not bad, not bad. Oh, look at this. The uranium solidified. Feels bad. They're dropping off all the crude oil here. Oh, that's the cold crude oil from here. Finally. The hot stuff goes through the pipes. Goes through to the infinite storage. Dude, this is hot, dude. This is honestly hot. Oh, and we have oil now. It's just that I'm not making petroleum anymore. Hate to see it. Copper, we'll take that. These are still working. Good, good. I never actually filled this up with water because we actually ran out of steam here, so it's actually fine. Just kind of weird. Okay, so this should be... Oh yeah, the new gas pipeline needs to get removed as well. So this needs to go here. We do need to do that, so we'll deconstruct that so that we could sweep out the items. For the most part, I should need to do this. And then to stop the oil from coming out... I mean, the steam from coming out. Wait, why is this rolling? Why is this 127 inside? Where's the heat coming from? What the hell? Seriously, where's the heat coming from? That's so weird. Did this turn on for a second or something? Alright, so we got the bottle in. Let's get rid of this now. Have to sweep the bottom, of course. Okay, so now I need to break into here without letting the steam out. I think it's going to involve this tile. So... it has to be like this. I might need to remove... I do need to remove this tile. Can I make this jump? Are you gonna be stuck? You are stuck. Oh, that's so jank. Oh, that's because this is not built yet. Are you stuck still? Nope. Okay, cool. I was like, were you stuck? Oh, you are stuck. GG. No, they're fine. They're fine. So I do need to change the supercoolant line here minorly. Like this. No, I don't change this. I actually don't. Is this ceramic? Oh, it's igneous. I should make that ceramic. I mean, we already have pipelines exposed, so it shouldn't matter. Alright, so this is gonna be crude oil drop. Drop that out here. Should be not bad. People of chat, how are you guys doing today, man? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are having a good one. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know the Mondays could be tough sometimes. You're making a model and I'm just keeping you company. Hey, gotcha. Awesome. What kind of model are you making? I remember when I was little, I used to be big fans of not making models, but I used to watch this show as a kid that, not that it made me want to make a model, but some of the toys that they had were all model toys. And so as a result, I was super interested. And I loved making those models. But I'm not gonna lie. After making one, I stopped. And it was because my fingers would hurt. Trying to get all the pieces out of the plastic and then putting everything together. And then you want to trim it to make it perfect and nice. Not Monday Fun Day? I don't know, man. If you could find a person that actually calls it like that, I'll take it. I don't know if there's people that actually fans of that. It's a small building for my project. Okay, I see you. And we should not need this anymore. I'll say it, yo, man. Fan of the Mondays, only when it's a holiday, man. Only when it's a holiday. 20 by 20? What unit of measurement is that, dude? 20 by 20? How can you say that so casually? Is that feet, inches, meters? I legit, can you explain how infinite liquids work? I mean, I can't see two gases on top of each one. Why? Okay, so Domino's, you're asking about infinite storage? And you say you can't see two gases on top of each one. Why? Oh, okay. So this is a different design. So the two gases design here, this is a spill design. A spill design utilizes from anything that's spilling on the floor. There is another design that utilizes a single gas, but you can't spill into this. You have to use the liquid vents. So the trade-off is that you have to pump in the power, but it takes away the need for one gas bubble. Since this is powerless, because you don't need to pump anything, you literally just use a bottle emptier or a pitcher pump to get the water and spill it here into storage. This means that this is powerless to store it. Since this design only uses one gas bubble, I have to power it since you have to get it inside of a pipeline in order for you to release it. So this is a different design, and it's feasible, it works. The only thing is that you have to use a liquid pump to move the liquids in and out. That's the downside of it. Is there anything specific about it you want to ask about? One for the vent. Thanks. Gotcha. Guys, people of chat, I've been thinking about something because I noticed something recently. And it makes me feel like, I mean, I do know I have low self-esteem. It makes me feel like I'm not good enough. So people of chat, I want to ask you guys. It's natural, right? For people to get tired of talking, right? Not me the streamer, but people in chat chatting. Like you guys coming in and talking with me, conversing with me. I could understand that, you know, if you guys come in often, maybe it gets old. Maybe you run out of things to talk about. But when you're having the option to go to different channels to talk about different topics and the different things like that, do you guys have like a set, like, kind of like you guys give attributes to stream channels? Like, oh yeah, I go to this channel because it's good background noise. I go to this channel because the streamer talks with everyone. Oh, I go to this channel because things like that. So is it like that for you guys as well? Or is that not the case? Like, do you guys have like your predetermined channels that you guys like to frequent for chatting and stuff? And then you guys have like other channels for different things? So like you might watch, like, let's say one big streamer out of the many, right? And it's like you choose that one because you like the way they present certain things. And then now if that is the case and you guys have different channels for different reasons, how do I say this? Do you end up ever just like changing how you interact with that channel? I don't know. I like chill narration type streamers like you. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you. A boring display name. Whoever gets on first and how rare. Okay. What do you mean by rare? Oh, so if someone doesn't stream that often, you watch their channel. Okay. I play along with games. I watch streamers play. They stream. Okay. So chill narration is what I look for. And tunes. Gotcha. I choose primarily on games first, and then personality style second. I interact kind of how the mob does. Oh, I see. You kind of follow the flow of the conversation. Like if the convo's about X, Y, or Z, you talk about that. It's fine. You don't mind it. But you understand that there is a flow, which is props to you. Minimal viewers for you too. Gotcha. So the thing is that, I don't know. I've found that some of the people that frequent my channel come in and they lurk, and I appreciate that, right? But the thing is that because they come in and they lurk, I don't get a chance to talk with them or really get to know them. And it becomes a thing where, you know, I feel like unless I have them as like, how do I say this? Unless they kind of like predetermined choose me as a designated streamer for them. One of the things I've realized is that since I don't get to talk with my lurkers, there's a chance that if one day they're just not here anymore, and then they leave, I have no chance to know why. Did I do something bad? Was it just not what they want anymore? And then they just come and they go. And then that happens. Now the thing is that that's just kind of the nature of the beast. But I found that sometimes I see the people that lurk my channel go to another channel and they're just chatting up a storm. They're interacting with the streamer, right? And it's great. But then it's like when that streamer is done, and then they come over here, you're just dead quiet. And then I'm just wondering, is that because of my personality? Maybe because of the other streamer's personality? And it's like, they'll go from, they go into that channel, say hi, say what's up, they chat, and then they come to my channel and they're just here, they're lurking. And I'm not talking about you specifically. It's not even that. I'm just wondering if that's is that a thing? Like, I could see why if you go chat up a storm and hang out with them, maybe you're tired of talking by the time they're done, and then you don't want to talk anymore. I'm just trying to figure out, like, why things happen. There's probably no correlation or causality with that. I just, just trying to find out a reason, if any. I usually choose based on game first. Okay. Yeah, try not to be the main character. And when it's an interesting topic, I'll chime in or more. If it's a small channel, interact a lot more. If there's like 3,000 viewers or something, I'm only chime in to me. Gotcha. Without sounding rude, I generally search for chill streamers, but generally streams where I could learn smart at game something. I do change when watching new Ono players. Okay, I got you, Napolinis. Awesome. That means if you're here, Napolinis, that means I'm certified smart. I'll take it. Some channels or some peeps in channels can take chat over, making others quieter. See, that's the thing, but my channel is like, it's really like not a lot of talking, very chill. It's a lot of the times I'll find myself just talking to myself for like 30 minutes at a time. I'm literally just playing the game. And it's like, I'm just wondering, like, is there anything I could do to make that better for the other people? I feel like watching streams with 2,500 viewers and probably has 10, 15 active chatters. I think all the rest is just random action because besides core percent. That's tough. That means it's like you just kind of have to get lucky. That's tough. I'm usually pretty quiet in streams. I also tend to have I also tend to just have a stream of consciousness kind of chatter. It makes me seem weird. Or like I'm making noise. It's all good. So I'm in EU and I watch Lurk because it's kind of late. I almost never chat, just follow gameplay. Okay. That's perfectly fine. Time zones. Makes sense. So I don't know if you could learn a lot from individual instances. So I get that. Numbers, right? Things go up, things go down, things balance out. I'm more so following like trending up, trending down. So it's like I know there's a flaw in looking at the individual instances because it's like you'll have good days, you'll have bad days. But I'm looking at like general, like where the numbers are looking up or down. And I don't know. When I was looking this up, that's what it seemed like. So I was just wondering. I see you, Napolinis. Goito-san, what's good? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. Goito-san, man, you see the trailer for Cities 2? I think because you're talking already, so I don't have to engage. Oh, I see you. Make it better for some, changes for others. Just advise keep doing you. The thing is what I realized that if I do me, I would not have success. It's so weird. It's like, how do I say this? One of the things that I had the biggest misconception on as a kid was when people would say, be yourself. Oh my god, I like this girl. I like this guy. He or she is so cute. And, the older ups would almost typically say, hey, just be yourself. Everything will be fine. And what I thought was that if you be yourself, you'll get the girl, you'll get the guy, whatever it might be, right? And the truth is that that's not the case. People say that it's because if you be yourself, you'll find out whether or not that other person likes you. Right? Because if you're yourself and they like you, you're gonna find the person that was meant for you. Not so much that it's actually any good advice that would help you out because you're in that state of fear or whatever, right? So it's like I didn't have that. Like I didn't understand that until like recently. I didn't know that's what that actually meant. And then, so it's for me. It's like I gotta change something, man. There's got to be a reason why. All right, let me catch up with chat really quick. Oni and Skylines are also both really slow games. I also join channels for chill primary. I like hearing you talk. I appreciate that, that's my darling. I watch Slate Spire streamers too. Really easy reaction chat, spam chat. Might be making decisions every 30 seconds. Come on, man. I just feel like it's the truth. For me, your stream is just too late, and I don't really talk much. All good, Jacko and Hyde. Savage. I have to be true though, man. I'm not gonna lie to myself. How's it, man? I'm all right. How are you? We're doing all right. Mom was chilling. I'm, you know, wrapping up the playthrough. They did a second one. I'm gonna die happy now. I'm all right, man. How are you? I'm kind of mad that there's potentially a DLC coming out for Cities 1 still, too. You normally ask questions like this to people in everyday conversations, or are you generally not talking to folks outside stream? So I'm talking to you guys because I want to hear you guys' opinion. Maybe, you know, if you ask the people and they give you the reason why they do it, it makes more sense, whether or not it's actually a general consensus or not. Do I typically talk to or have these type of conversations? No, it's typically a lot more chill. We'll probably talk about something that's like food related, something day to day. You just try to keep it light, try to joke around, laugh, but you know, sometimes things are on my mind. Yeah, I feel like I don't really fit in anywhere. That limits my interactions too. However, I'm happy, Herman. Hey, I got you. Boring display name. I'm really late for me when you're streaming. So when I catch a stream, I'm usually playing something myself, and then I leave stream, go to bed. Gotcha, Cyberdyne. Gotcha, gotcha. But don't you need the person who likes you for you? Oh, but that doesn't help you be better for the person who you like. Yes, right? You're finding someone that was meant for you outside of actually solving the problem. That's kind of what I thought. I thought that if you were yourself, it solves the problem, but it doesn't. What's going on, DZ Psyche? How are you? I see you over there. I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. Playing some Oni right now. Let me know if you have any questions. 11 more uranium. We'll get this done. And then we'll do the temporal there launch off. I don't know. I was just kind of curious how you guys thought about those things. Because for me, it's like, as a streamer, I'm constantly worried about that. Because it's, you know, gotta understand it's my livelihood. Right? So it's like, I gotta do this to eat. And I gotta do this to support myself. This is the spaced out map, yes. So, this is not gonna show anything. This is the map. Even though this is spaced out DLC, it's somewhat large, but that's because we're playing on a custom planetoid. So this is the starter planetoid. Welcome to the 10 biomes of hell. Don't think that a smaller planetoid, spaced out DLC, will make survival any more likely. So this is a high difficulty map generation that's very different. This sour gas in here is not because I messed up. This is naturally generated over here. We have a lot of magma at the bottom, a lot of weird things like rock gas. Another weird thing here is mercury. This is not used in the game. This is because of the map generation. Take some of the unused resources that's in the database but not in the game, and actually adds it. So you'll see weird things like helium, see weird things like synthetic gas, see weird things like mercury. You'll see weird things like bitumen. I have no idea what that is. But we found this in the map and we harvested it, and I thought it was coal, but it's not. Feels bad. Wait, for real? Maybe it's some kind of funding, maybe? I don't know. It sounds dumb to release a DLC for the first one and then the second game. It's weird. But it looked like it was a DLC, and the graphics looked exactly like City Skylines 1, and it was a DLC for parking lots. And the only thing we saw was a new unique building and parking lots. So I have no idea what that entails. Oh, wait, no, that's fine. How is this running? How is this running? There's nothing to cool down in here. So this is rolling because of why? 114. This is at 120, and it's because of this? Are you serious? Huh. That's kind of weird. So the steam turbines are generating the heat. Oh, no, I know why. Ah, it's because I added in warm supercoolant. And then supercoolant being the best liquid in the game makes it insanely hard to actually chill with a radiant pipeline, even if you're running supercoolant on supercoolant. That's the reason. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, so this should be fine. Let's remove these now. It should not be a problem. We should have a one-drop block right here. So the steam's not going to leave. And then we have to remove this to move the tiles to here. Sweep out the items. And then we could seal that up, leave. Seal up the bottom, leave. Seal this up, leave. And then the sour gas boiler, hopefully, should be able to be streamlined. Now tell us who wronged you. We got the murder mystery on them. I see a Napolini's. Nah, I was just, You know, one of the things they say is that if you want to be happy, you should not look at, other people and compare yourself. That's basically all it was. It's hard to do, though. It's hard to do. The thing with that is that because, you know, end of the day, if you don't have anyone to compare to, you don't know how you're doing. So it's like, if I were to compare myself to someone that's larger than I am, you know, none of my numbers are going to compare. And it's only going to make me feel sad. I see you over there, Napolini's. Alright, so this is here now. I could add in more water. Alright, so initially I had 5 plus 2, 7. 14, and I'm adding 6. So that's around what? So if I had 100 kilograms per tile, 6, that means 600. Alright, so I could do this. Hopefully isn't that bad. Maybe it is. Build an ice block statue. And by doing that, I should have enough water for this. Hopefully it doesn't melt while we're delivering the ice. It probably will, because it's a steam turbine room. But yeah, well, it was just conversations. Sorry about that, you guys, if it was a little bit too deep. Alright, so right now, we're going to be trying to stabilize this. Cleaning up everything inside. We should have the Great Monument. And then we should have enough water as well. So let me cut up the pipeline here. A little bit of uranium. Oh, last one. Okay, so let's do the storage bin properly. Let's get the manufactured enriched uranium. And that should be all we need. We have the water in here. Water to exit later. And then... yeah, we should be good. Alright, we're going to send after this meteor shower. Alright, so I think we're going to want to do the first achievement right now, because we should be ready. Let's get the Great Monument, boys. It's time to open her up. Is there anything in here? Nope. Okay, so I want to clean this up as well. And then I want to remove the insulated tiles from here so that we could use this and tap it in and use it inside the base. It's not bad. This water tank was just to catch any ice that would spill from the printing pond, and it's filled up. Oh, this guy's got to go. Got to kill the fish. Alright, so let's make this high priority. Oh, we have 400 kilograms of ice already. Someone build this. Someone build this, please. Okay, so the ice is going to melt. We have about 90 seconds. There we go. Someone's building it already. Nice. So the ice is going to melt almost immediately. I'm not trying to lower the temperature forcefully, but I do want to add more water into here, so that was going to happen either way. Ice is just a little bit of extreme temperature. Alright, so now we just gotta wait for the heat energy to pick up. Or the ice just might win. Alright, so let's build the top tile first. Let's build the bottom tile here. I think we're good. So what we're gonna want to do is build this, build that. So when we build this tile afterwards, it pushes the water in. And then we'll just seal this up so we don't get stuck inside. Okay, we'll take the steel. Meteor shower's over, right? Meteor shower's over. And it is. Okay, cool. Inside 100 kilograms of rich uranium. That's all we needed. And I think we're good. So it's crew. Chiloni. We have the suits inside. We have food inside. There's no oxygen. This is really bad. Okay, so let's just empty out the oxygen tank. Is that the only oxygen tank? Since I'm not using this for a room type, I'm gonna add something else. Wait a second. This uses water, right? This does use water. I'm not gonna have water. Maybe that canister opening was all we needed, though. It actually might be okay. Yeah, this is enough oxygen. Alright, so let's go outside and let's launch. Oh, it's not open. Feels bad. My English is not the best, so sorry in advance, but how do you get just a few grams of liquid for a liquid lock? I've only succeeded to find a liquid somewhere, and then I sweep it up. So are you talking about the design like this? Where we have a vacuum in the middle? Or if you're trying to do a design like this, where it's a one drop? Most cases, I do a couple things, depending on which one you're looking at. For the one that's a T shape, like this, and I have one drop on it. Oh, it's a second one. You spill it. You spill it. I can literally show you. But you literally just do this. You have a tile you want the lock on. You take another tile above it, and you put a bottle emptier. You add the liquid, but you let the excess, or the amount that's more than the one drop needs, let it spill out. Afterwards, get perfectly one drop on top. That's it. So you have to do a controlled spill. So when I did the one inside, I spilled it, and then I mopped up the oil from the inside. And then after I mopped it up, I was good again. But that would be what you would want to do. Unreachable food. You guys can't eat any of the food here. So none. Oh, okay. Thanks. Yep. It's very simple. You just have to make sure to be okay with dealing with the mess. But there will be a mess. Alright, citrus is fine. Y'all get to chill here. I'll show you those still. Alright, speed that up. The heat is a little bit cool, which is fine. Finish up the tile spacing, and then we could seal this up. There's nothing to sweep, right? Just want to make sure. This is a little bit too... temperature-wise, not great. Autosave lag. Alright, so now we got insulated pipelines. I want to connect that, but we don't need to do that yet, so we'll just wait. Power line exposed is fine. The pipeline like that is fine as well. It shouldn't be a problem, because we have the same thing here. So there shouldn't be any temperature issues. See, I don't like how this turns on, which makes me feel like there's a little bit of heat leak right here or something. It's like, why is it randomly turning on where we're not even adding any sour gas? It feels so weird. Alright, so we should be good. Go with 1,000. Alright, start having some sour gas deliveries again. This is at a couple of grams. Looks like we're okay already. Let's go up to 2,000. Let that run for a second, and then we'll just keep pushing it up, up, and up until we're okay. I forgot to close this, and we got an immediate second meteor shower. Oh, I haven't even launched it for the first time. Okay, meteor showers, man. Not cool. Baator Mamba, man. They have too many meteor showers. Way too much. Not gonna lie. Alright, so once the meteor shower is over, we'll launch, lift off, and then we'll do our thing. And then here, I think this should be ready, right? This has gone up to 100 grams. It's still chilling on this tile. This is not really turning on. Okay, it's turning on now. Alright, let's go up to 3,000. We could go up to 5,000. Given the capacity of when we're running it earlier. We should be easily able to go above that though. But I want to ease it in. I want to make sure we don't get too much gas on this tile, because it should liquefy the moment it touches it. $32. It's 4,000. And then the sulfur running on the rail should help chill. Turbines are rolling. Alright, we'll let that run for a second to see. And then... where's my space scanners detecting the meteor showers? This one's detecting meteors still? It should be over though. Do I want to trust the satellite? I don't see any lights in the background. We should be good, right? I'm just gonna open up and launch, dude. Thug life. There's no meteor showers. It's perfectly safe. Oh my god, and it started. Dude, this game, dude. We just had another meteor shower. Alright, we're gonna launch in the meteor shower, man. Let's just go. No, we just had one, though. That's the thing that was weird. We just had a meteor shower. Which is why I was like, we shouldn't be having another one, right? No, we did. We did. Feels bad. Good thing we had the bunker walls here. Oh, man. We're gonna have to repair everything. Oh, big damage. That's a big meteorite. Alright, we're just gonna have to repair everything. Dude, stop sneaking in. Oh, the wall damage. Dude. These meteors, dude. That was radiation. A radioactive meteor. I wonder if we got uranium from that. Dude, the meteors don't miss, dude. They don't miss. I will say that they don't aim for duplicates, though. They don't miss, but they don't aim for duplicates. They aim for the tiles, man. They know how. Alright, so we're doing fine. It never reaches that tile. It still opens and closes. The code in the game makes them sneak through, dude. The bunker wall just takes forever to open and close. At least it seems that way. Yeah, it does. It really does. Natural gas is rolling. I want to say adding the second steam turbine helped out. This is disabled though, sometime. This is at minus 100 already. Thankfully, it didn't hit the infinite radbolt chamber. Dude, that would explode. That would easily explode. The infinite radbolt chamber that we have up top, man, we would have a huge rip if that actually got hit. If this got hit, dude, there's literally 300 tons of nuclear waste inside. Hawk of Fire coming in with the prime. Coming in with the 30 months. Close it in on 3 years. I see you over there, man. Thank you so much for Hawk of Fire for the long time support. How you doing, man? How is the Mondays? Hawk of Fire, I know you typically have a weird schedule. You working today? Wait a second. Heat damage? Why is there steam here? Oh, the water's boiling. Oh. Ha. Huh. Tired but not bad, lol. Yeah, I do all that stuff. Yo, man. Hawk of Fire is always working, man. Every time I see him, yeah, I just got done with a 16-hour shift. And I'm just like, man, Hawk of Fire, man. Are you ever, like, off? You know, get some time for yourself. They gotta swap suits. Let's aim over the building. And then they can swap suits whenever they need to. Hawk doesn't know the meaning of sleep since I work graveyard. Kinda not. Dude, man, that's the thing. I'm not gonna lie. I've always thought that, oh, they have to remove the suits. Alright, so we have to do this. Diachronic. I remember when I was younger, I thought that, graveyard shifts were cool because they happen at night, and that since you're at nighttime, you know, it's really not that bad. Dude, you guys need to wear suits. What are you guys doing? How are you not wearing a suit? Dude, this is fucking ultimate debate right now. He keeps taking off the suit. Nope, nope, don't dock. What are you doing, man? Alright, we locking these motherfuckers inside. What are you doing, dude? That's right. Gotta use the toilet. That's what you get for not being smart. Dude, you docked your suit. Aw, man. Alright, you going inside. Alright, so we're going to give Citrus special access. And then you gotta wear this. What are you doing? And now you deliver the suit. Man. These guys. I just wanted to swap suits. Why'd I have to make it so difficult? 2 days for everyone else is 1 day for me because I wake up, everyone else goes to bed. Ooh, that's tough. That is tough. Daily smiles, Hawkfire, Riken, I see you guys over there. Could you guys lead us off with some happy faces, people of chat? Can we get some happy emotes, smiles, anything like that of that sort? Just so that we can get some good vibes in the chat. Any emotes, global ones, personal ones, other channels, my emotes, whatever it might be, man. Let's get some good vibes. Old Man Who, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. How you doing, old man? See you, Napolini's, Aquatic Possum, Nonstop Naps, DZ Psyche. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for all the good vibes. The Mamba Loves, Galadera, Napolini's, I see you guys over there. Only way to do it. Right? Doesn't think you remember her. No, dude, she's... Dude, your other half, man. She was the one that kept killing you when we played Among Us. When it was me, you, her, and Steph. I don't know. I have a good memory, though, so I don't know what to tell you. Of course, that would be the thing you remember. Hey, man. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You know what happens. Sometimes, maybe Hawkfire did something, you want to get him back. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. It'd be like that sometimes, man. They don't think it be like it is, but it do. Alright, so this is at 600. I could still push this, so I think we're going to push this up to 6K. Hopefully the amount of gas here could be chilled in time. The uptime of the chiller is a little bit up, but the one on this one is low, so I think we're okay. Always got his back, but with a knife. Hey, no audio today. Gotcha, Banana Dude. Just gonna wave at the Banana Dude. Oh my god, this guy. I see you over there. Appreciate that, Banana Dude. Thanks so much. I know, right, old man who? That's impressive. Alright, so we're going to leave this running. I want to see the uptime on this. I have a fear that if the uptime on this is too high, this is going to get too hot. Not sure if that's going to be the case, though. I'm a little bit worried that might be the case. I don't want the steam temperature to reach too high of a temperature, because once we start boiling the naphtha on the side, temperature is going to go even hotter. Ideally, I don't want this at 200 degrees, because if these are full power, the steam turbines are going to be using a lot more of the supercoolant. Tough stuff, tough stuff. So, too legit, you're pre-ordering City Skylines too because Paradox always delivers, right? Can you pre-order that? I don't think you can, right? I know you're suggesting that as a meme, but you can actually pre-order that, right? Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can. All right, so the boilers, it's rolling, so I can't be mad about that. Let it do its thing. So we are gonna be going to... How much do we have to wait still? About a cycle. It's not bad. All right, so why have we not done the Great Monument Head yet? What? Do I not have the other achievements done? I don't have the 16 morale. What? Wait a second. Who doesn't have the morale? Everyone's at 50 and above. Oh my god. This guy is the only dude without the morale. Okay, that makes sense. This guy's at 7 morale. Look at his stats. 20 machinery, 19 excavation. What a stud. But because of this guy, I don't have the achievement. I don't have the morale. Of course. Nah, man, we'll be fine. He just has to come back home, and we'll be okay. It'll be okay. All right, so that one's actually done. We just have to wait for him to come back home. So now we just have to go back to here. All right, so once we get back to here and we land, I need to figure out the digging path for this. Ideally, I want to drop down to here. So we're going to need to make sure we have the ladder pathing for this. And the reason why I want this is so that once we drop the liquid here, it goes straight down. It's going to make it so that the steam explodes at the bottom. So that way it'll never reach the top. Because the cold energy around it should chill it down to water again. So we should be fine. The only problem is if you melt the iron volcano of ice on top of this. Hawk of Fire loses the duel. Come on, man. You got to step up your dueling game. Alright, so the reactors are not chilling down, which does leave me a little bit worried. This is open, so we should be fine. I do want another reservoir here, so we'll build that, and then we'll empty out the water. And then that's going to be powerless. There is a little bit of gas leak, so I'm worried. But hopefully the cold energy is all we need, and nothing overheats. Is it time? We're waiting for the rocket to land first. And then once it lands, we could build the final setup. Which is what we need to do today. So this guy inside the rocket is really stressed. Why? Why are you stressed? Why are you low morale? He hasn't eaten yet. That's why. Why are you not eating? How are you not eating? You're allowed to eat the berry sludge. But you choose not to eat. Even though you're at 1,000 calories. Something's wrong. Something's actually wrong. They're eating. He's eating on the floor. You have access. How come you don't choose to eat? No, she has a suit, though. If she eats, her morale is going to be high enough. Because you get 8 morale from that. Which would put her at 15. This is so weird, man. And now you're just putting the reactor stuff? Wait, hold up. Oh, there's no water, so it's fine. I'm so confused. Why does she choose not to eat? So, Napolini, do you think this is a glitch? She's just idle. Chilling. Is this just a glitch? Haha! Found it, boys. I made them work all day so they don't have time to eat until they're starving. I forgot about that. Okay, it was a schedule thing. My bad. Thank you, non-stop naps. Can you go eat now, dude? Go inside. Go inside. What are you guys doing? I need you guys to go inside. Alright, so they can't dock their suit, so I have to make it unequipped. Domino, same thing. Alright, so we have to make them wear a suit now. This is gonna be diachronic. So hopefully they put the U suits on there. Wear the suit you gotta wear. How is Domino's not wearing a suit? No, that's Citrus. There we go, Citrus. Come on, Citrus. Dual C the Dictator? No. You guys weren't here. You guys weren't here. You guys don't know that. So what happened was that they didn't want to save themselves because they wanted to sleep instead of actually not die. So I had to make them work. That's how you know you guys are missing streams, dude. That's how I know you guys are missing streams. Wasn't even here. Calling me every bad word in the book now. These guys. We did that to save them, dude. Who's starving? Domino's? Come on, Domino's. Go eat. Can you not go inside? Oh, that's so stupid. Why aren't you going outside? Feels so weird. Okay. So we got the steel here. We got the coal gens here. This has no power, which is fine. This is disabled. So I could connect everything. This has the enriched uranium enough to run. And now we got the last thing we got to do. Building out the ladder. I don't like how you idle outside. Alright, it's probably going to be faster this way. Alright, so we got to do this. Let everything fall. Makes it easier for us later. Next step we got to do is here. I don't like how Diachronic is idle. Feels bad. And then I need these two here. And then I would basically cut this. There we go. Got to reroute that. Alright, so after that, this is more or less going to be okay soon. We'll let them do the jobs there for now. Let's check this again. Temperature is alright. Disabled, 45, 49 top. This cycle, though, might be going up. 043. Okay, so we could probably go up to 7,000. I don't think this is going to be open constantly. It might. Because we only release 1,000 sour gas, right? And then if we freeze 1,000 every time we release 1,000, it might make it so that this is just rolling now. And we just literally melt all the sour gas immediately. Right? Because it looks like that. Looks like we need to go up to 10. And then after we hit 10,000, it shouldn't matter anymore. But it looks like we're melting everything as we get it. Window tiles are at minus 170. It's looking very strong. It's only because you guys try to make it seem like I was the bad guy. But the truth is that y'all missed the streams, don't know the reasoning behind it. How are you gonna miss out on the lore and then blame it on me? This guy Domino's just standing here idle. I had to save the people, man. Unpermitted food? Dude, Domino's, man, like, I don't understand what is wrong with your dude. You're literally just chilling there. Like it's nobody's business. You're not helping. Well, he's literally just standing there, ramping up the radiation. Like, come on, man. Go inside, I guess. They're all just struggling. Alright, let's disable the building. We just need them wearing the suits now. We have to manually charge it. The dupes are not doing a good job for this. Stole someone's seat. Feels bad. Alright, Domino's needs to wear the suit. Alright, let them do their thing. The suit swapping was not going to help us because of the oxygen issue that we have. Everything here is fine, right? That's just because one of the shovels are being a pain. They're actually okay. Alright, so we're letting this run. $52. But it's not bad. We do get more sulfur to help chill everything. Hey, we did it! Home sweet home! Finally, Domino's morale picked up after he was starving. We did it, boys. Easy does it, Baator Mamba. Easy, easy. Hey, popping open the pickled mule lice. Only way to do it. There it is. Few civilizations throughout time have had the privilege of understanding their origins. The one thing that matters is that we are here now and that we make the best of the world that we've been given. I am proud to say, this asteroid is our home. Hey, we did it. One more to do, boys, and that's just a great escape. Alright, let's have them look the other way. Let's use the robot head. Let's go. Everyone in chat is just a bot, right? Kappa. I think this works. Look at that big rocket, dude. Clips through the walls. Only way to do it. Alright, that guy's gotta die. Feels bad. Alright, one more, boys. One more. So this should be alright. We'll let that run for a bit. Let's go back. And then let's let the people out. The dupes were making bad decisions constantly. The oxygen tank is fine. We'll just let them do what they gotta do. These ladders shouldn't melt. We should only hit 400 degrees. So all we have to do is dig, build ladders, dig, build ladders. We lost a rover down here too previously. I hate how they idle and go one by one. That's the one thing I wish they kind of improved a little bit better for Oni. Why can't one person dig while the other person's bringing the materials here? And we would have a more efficient, like, colony system. Now both of them are waiting while the third person comes in with the resources. It's so weird. And then one person leaves to do the next step. Oh no, we have extra sandstone. Always lucky. Let's just mine the sandstone from here. Hey, Blarp Blarp coming in with the Prime, coming in with the 13 months. Thank you so much. Enjoy the emotes, D20 dice ad-free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. But thank you so much for the support. How have you been, Blarp Blarp? It's been a minute. It's good to see you. How are you doing today? All the chat messages in chat. Everyone typing in numbers is a rover. Everyone saying beep boop is probably a Eva. I see you guys over there. Alright, so we're good. Alright, let's all leave. So that we don't go inside here. And then let's build out these tiles. And let everyone do their thing. Nice. Okay, so we're ready. We're technically ready. Let's go inside. And I forgot to do this. Man, I didn't connect the water. So now the water goes outside, and then it goes out this way. My rover on regular planet gets hit by meteors, and it's now teleporting, but not in a good way. Yep, that happened to me too. It's mad annoying. So my rover that came here kept clipping on top of the rocket platform and falling down into the sand. And then I sent another rover just to deconstruct the rocket platform because it was annoying. It'd be like that sometimes. Blarb Blarb doing well. Good to hear. Good to hear. Thank you so much for the prime and using it on me. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Alright, 100 kilograms of steam still. This is pretty good. Looks like we're rolling pretty fine. I really can't complain. Let's push this up to 8K. Hopefully that means it just stays open now, but we'll see. As the gases have to push out, right? And then melts. And then we get the natural gas. This might mean that we have enough natural gas now, right? Yeah, all the natural gas just bypasses into storage. And then everything that we're cooking with is just doing its thing. Dupes are idle. We gotta make them clean. How are my dupes idle, dude? Do I have nowhere to sweep? I actually probably don't. Alright, let's sweep up the room in here. We got the ladder here, the ladders here done. Remove everything. Want to sweep the regolith for the shovel farm. Oh yeah, someone asked about the Delectable farm. Who was that? Punish. We got it. It's right here. The Delectable farm is a little bit weird. So in and of itself, the Delectables need to be in an environment between 60 and 100. That's because you have to get the egg chance. But the thing is that this 60 to 100 really doesn't matter, because in order for you to benefit from these guys, the Delectables need to have something called Picky Eater. You have to fulfill this if you want to benefit from them. If you just have the temperature range of 60 to 100, it's not good enough. You need to have a better range of 70 to 80. So honestly, I think Clay should buff the Delectable. You should get more tonic root, and I think they should regrow faster. Now, the only thing I think they could change if they don't want to do that is if they make Delectables have tonic root fully grown the moment they're hatched. Otherwise, it's just such a hassle. Because the thing is that look at my curried beans. So the only reason why you would even do them is because you want the tonic root. The tonic root allows you to make something called curried beans, which allows you to make the food dish right here, right? Now, the thing is that my nosh beans are coming from a wild ranch right here. I'm not even growing them properly. They're growing once every 84 cycles, and my tonic roots can't keep up. I've used up all my tonic roots already, and I have excess nosh beans now. Like, I'm starting to think maybe we make tofu. Right? I'm starting to think that, because I just have way too much. And it's like, it feels weird, because it's like, they go through 5 tons of regolith per cycle. So that's 10 tons each. And realistically, dude, it's hard to keep them. Dude, I have 1,000 tons, but that's only because of the meteor showers. But like, realistically, if you don't have meteors, dude, it's so tough to keep them fed because they just go through all the food. Like, my duplicates have to constantly sweep in order for them to get keep being fed. Oh, we have salt here. It feels bad. But yeah, there's such a hassle, and it's not worth it. Right? Because if you look at the Delectable, dude, 4,800 kilograms per cycle, and I have 2 of them. I want to actually have more Delectables eating, but I can't. They eat so much that if I put more than 2 Delectables, they all starve. It's insane. They literally all starve. And it's like, this is insane. Like, it shouldn't be this hard. It really shouldn't be. And the amount you get just isn't worth it. Like they need to do something here. We have a lot of recharges. Want to know how many people I've seen ranch collectibles? Me. That's it. All right, Elthar. Good luck, buddy. You can't say 0 because I've ranched them. Gotta be only me, right? The collectibles aren't worth it. I did it because someone asked me to do it in chat. All right, so how are we over here? I think water's fine. You have more water that could exit. So it's better to put the Delectables Ranch closer to space? A lot of times, yes, because you could use the heat from the regolith to help you out. But the problem you run into is, I run a 2-stage device. So this is my regolith ranch. I'm using the water as a buffer, meaning that you can't heat this up unless you heat up the water as well. And then I run a radiant pipe on top as temperature control with an aqua tuner. Now the thing is that the hardest part about this is you never get regolith at the right temperature. Regolith that you get from Meteor, it's at 300 degrees. Regolith that you would find otherwise on top of your map there naturally is cold, usually in the negative temperatures. And that's because it's on top of the space ice. So because of that, you never have the correct temperature, and it's on the opposite ends of each other. One's a little bit too hot, one's a little bit too cold, and guess what? The Delectables are Goldilocks. They want it just right. And for them, just right is freaking 70 to 80 degrees Celsius. So in order to ranch them, I have to run a design here. I move all the regolith that I sweep to this tile. This tile is basically all the regolith, and the sweeper picks it up, puts it in the loader. This loader has a temperature check. If it's too hot, it goes into this room first. This room has aqua tuner here touching it. This allows basically this room to lower the temperature of the 300 degree regolith. And then once we get to here, it all combines. So the cold and the hot from here basically end up here. Once the cold and hot merge together, we have to heat it up because normally it should be below 70 degrees. And that's because this room is set to below 70. So when the regolith comes here, it goes into a contraption here that heats up the regolith, and it will loop until it gets hot enough. You run 2 tempedizers in here to keep temperature, and that's based off of automation, basically. We have a thermal sensor check on all 4 corners, and the tempedizers turn on accordingly. And then that feeds into the shovels, and that's how we get the correct temperature for the regolith. It's just like I would have to add another one of these if I wanted to add more regolith, and it takes up so much space. Regolith ranches are such a pain. Yeah, the little critters ain't worth it. They're not, man. Their counterpart, the shovels, are so much easier to take care of. You literally just make a small box, throw them inside, and brush them every day, and they're happy. That's the crazy thing. And they give you double the food. Literally double the food. 16? 8,000. Literally double the food. And it's so much better. That's a lot of curried beans, no man. All the curried beans are eaten already. We cooked all the curried beans already. And we're out of tonic root. My dupes eat it immediately. I don't have any more curried beans, man. You hate to see it. They ate it all, man. They ate it all. They didn't save any for me. I just wanted some curry. Oh, they're grabbing the cooked seafood from here to put to the gas range. What's the spoil time on the curried beans? It's normal. It's normal food. The foods are all the same. So there's normally only 2 types of food types. If we go into the food, there are perishables that normally have 4 cycles spoil time, and then non-perishables that never spoil. There is a one that are more preserved, where they last longer, but they don't last forever. Like the growth food preserves, they last 32 cycles instead of 4. And then you have pickled meal lice that also last 32 cycles instead of 4. So that's it. For the one we're eating, that's the curried beans. This is normal. Oh, this is 16. This is not bad. 16 is not bad. 16 is not bad. Can't complain about that. Curried beans are weekend specials only. No, man, they're eating it all day, every day, though. We can't keep up. We just got some tonic root. We just got some tonic root, boys. Looks like we just shaved one of the delectables. 2%. Nice. Let's go, let's go. Oh, he's hungry. Go eat the food, dude. It's the hot stuff buff worth it. No, the hot stuff buff is not even good for you. It adds stress, and you sneeze now. But you get 3 athleticism and 3 strength. But otherwise, it's not worth it. When you sneeze, you have to stand still for 3 seconds and do an animation. 3 seconds in the game is literally, I think, 15 minutes if you take 1 cycle equals 24 hours. Which is really ridiculous. It's 3 seconds, but it's like 15 minutes on the internal game clock. So it's like, it's not worth it, man. The +3 athletics is not bad. Honestly, it's pretty good, but it's not worth it. Like, they need to give you more tonic root, man. Like, this is ridiculous. Berry sludge is good. Berry sludge is top tier, man. I have berry sludge here sitting on the ground. 800,000 calories. Like, what is it doing there? It's just chilling, man. Sneezing for 15 minutes straight. Yeah, man. It's like spring is here, and you took a baseball bat and you ran up into a tall tree, and you hit the trunk, so all the pollen comes down at once. That's what it feels like, man. Just eating the curry. Just running up to a tree, hitting it with a baseball bat, and watch all the pollen fall, and then you just go into a sneezing fit. That's kind of how it feels like, man. Alright, so let's get this started. I think we're ready. All the water's out. Everyone is safely inside the rocket, so no one is worried about getting hit by the reactor. So I think it's time to turn it on. Let's get it started. So this is ready 9535, and all we got to do is connect the water. So one of the things I like to do is do a safety save, because you never know what might happen. We are playing oxygen unincluded. Can't guarantee a lot of things to always happen the way we need it to. And let's connect the pipe. All right, the water flows. So how this works is the moment the water hits the reactor turns on. Right now, there is no radiation. So we're going to be using that. Now, of course, we also get radiation from space. So this 250 is going to stack. Pretty nice. And then the reactor is on. Nice. 9,000. This is not bad. 10,000 rads. All right, so we are going to flick on the generators. This is not bad. 10K. Cold gens are turning on. The sweeper needs to work. That's all we needed. Sweeper needs to work. And then these are going to be rolling. Automation. Power's creeping up slowly. There we go. First drop. Look at that. Immediately gets chilled by the environment, which is the plan. Looks like it's working. Looks like it's working. Dude, the ice is melting fast. See, but the ice melts and you get water, and that chills the steam down pretty quickly. Only thing we're worried about is the CO2 not preventing heat transfer from happening. Addy Rocks, what's good? I see you over there, Addy Rocks. Hope you're doing well. So the plan is working. Drop the items down to the bottom where it chills so that it never reaches the reactor again. And we get to charge everything. Alright, so we used prime numbers for this so that none of the rad bolt generators shoot at the same time. We do this specifically because we want to make sure that, you know, we don't have the rad bolts collide to each other, and that causes an explosion. So, by using prime numbers, we get to stagger the shots, which is always a smart thing to do. Alright, so this is charging now. This is about 12,000. Even though it only holds 1,000, you need to fill up about 12 to 15,000. And that's going to be random value. But you can see with the percentage how much more you need to do. So now we just have to let this rock. We have to go through the water. So Let's go back home. We look safe for now. We'll come back if we need to. With some more water, with some more things. Alright. Hey, I recently came onto your stream and had a small idea. Why don't you send your shovels through the Fluxomatic for instant tonic root? Why don't you send your shovels through the Fluxomatic for tonic root? I was trying that sandbox right now and it worked. Yeah, it works, but I don't have the critter flux. I haven't found it. So I'm playing with story traits, but it's not on my starter planet. None of the story traits are. And then I found this planet right here. Look what this planet says. This is the Tyrannia asteroid with everything you need to start a colony. Wait a second. You're telling me this is the Terra planet that I would otherwise start on, so I oversee this? And then I explored it. I was like, okay, this is a Terra planet. This is a Terra planet. Wait a second. What is this? What is that? And we found the story trait buildings on the Terra planet. I don't think the critter flux is going to be below here, but it might be. But I haven't found the critter flux yet. We've found the somnium synthesizer and the shipping container here. So they're on this planet, but, you know, it's not the starter planet. And I didn't need anything from this. But looking on the other asteroids, haven't found the critter flux yet. This is the one with the teleporter. Ice planet. Zapiel was the metallic swamp with all the metal volcanoes. Couldn't find anything here. Maybe it's here, maybe it's not. But from what I found, uranium, and I didn't want to go under that. This one was oil, I think. I forget. Yeah, oil at the bottom. We found a neutronium, and we don't find any of the critter flux buildings, so I just left. This one, I mean, it's the water asteroid. I got the artifacts and left already. Water drained a little bit, but it's fine. Then we have the, oh, the tree died. Yeah, so there was a crack in the magma right here. So, yep, it's getting pretty hot. Everything's starting to get cooked. You hate to see it. Tree's dead, boys. The tree is dead. So the tree dies when the body temperature is above 100. But yeah, there was a crack in the magma. So when I saw that, I just took the artifacts and I left. I'm like, we gotta go, man. It's getting hot over here. Can you bring the tree back? I believe you should be able to. If you cool down the tree, it actually starts working again. Now, there was a glitch. Gene Shuffle. Oh, this guy was getting neurovacillated for how long? Oh, full bladder and hungry. Jeez, yeah. Yep. How long have you been sitting there? His oxygen tank's about to run out. Accordingly, he gets deep diver's lungs. Yep. He had to hold his breath for a full cycle. This is the only trait that makes sense. Oh, immediately pees his pants. Okay, my bad, my bad. Let's get another one, though. Let's get another one of those brain machine thingies. Dude, I totally forgot about that guy. I totally forgot. Alright, we're going to have to mop this up. He's doing his thing. He's alright. Splash. There's a little bit of water. It's going to spill out some more. We'll let it do its thing. Alright, so back to here. I, one time, accidentally heated it up. And when I cooled it back down, it didn't resurrect. So I thought that once it died, it's dead permanently. I found out that was actually not supposed to happen and it was a glitch. So it should be fixed now, where if you cool down the tree, it should be alive again. You basically click on the properties and look at the body temperature. But yeah, that should be how that works now. Then we got the magma planet, which we had the magma everywhere, so we dug a hole down the middle. We basically made the tiles, 3 tiles thick, and then we deconstructed the center. That way the magma didn't basically submerge us. Dug into the artifact, grabbed it, and I left. We also have niobium we could grab, just chose not to grab it. Gassy Moo Planet came in, got the artifact, and we left. We're out this. And then the Shovel Asteroid, same thing. Came in, found the artifacts, and then we left. There's a frozen friend here. We're never going to be able to save him, sadly. Feels bad. Just gotta leave them in there, Rose Deep Divers. Imagine that's actually how that works. That'd be hilarious, man. Just lure the streamer into a tangent. Dude, that's a trap right there, 100%. That's why I have Sweepy on Atmosuit docks for the P-Water. Oh. You do that for that. That means you have to wait, though, don't you? Sweepy's kind of slow, man. I hate to say it. Sweepy a little slow. Alright, so we are at 500 rad bolts. Going down pretty quickly. Not too mad, though. Let's put some sandstone here, because we can. Alright, we're making a pretty large hole now from the nuclear waste and the steam coming in. I think the nuclear waste is melting a lot of the ice below it, or it's trying to. It's not bad. I just do mesh below the Atmosuit station and have a collector below. I see you guys over there. It's not a bad idea. I just don't like planning for my dupes to make a mess, but at the same time, I should probably do. Because they're dupes, I can't really trust them in the grand scheme of things. Maybe I should just make the upgrades. Seems like it takes longer to charge with this mod. Oh, Xandrov, you don't know about the shipping container. Xandrov, if you're not familiar with the shipping container, I would recommend checking out my YouTube video for the Hot Shots update. Basically, we go over what the shipping container does, but that is more in depth. But in a nutshell, someone's living inside. And once you do the quest line, you unlock a new dupe that has unique skills. This dupe that you get, basically, has a unique trait. So if you go into the skills, traits are, bio. Traits are things like mouth breather, having the super duper hard digging skill, being a caregiver. He has a unique trait that only that dupe has, and they're guaranteed to have it every time. And it's pretty nice. It allows the dupes that when they're walking, when they're talking with with their friends, that it will trigger their overjoyed reaction. So that new dupe is potentially kind of nice, because he could basically be an extra trigger to get more overjoyed reactions in the colony. But yeah, that's what this is. This is a new story trait building. Gotta do the quest. Seems like it takes longer to charge with this mod. Which mod are you talking about, Xandrov? I'm sorry, I missed your message earlier. My bad, my bad. My bad, my bad. But yeah, that guy is pretty cool to do. I just didn't want to do it because it's kind of a pain. Oh, you know what it could be? You know what it could be? So in this game, there's a lot of things that have an RNG window. I guess the best example is looking at artifacts. If you guys don't know how artifacts work, when you have the artifacts here, both the terrestrial and the space artifacts, how they work is there is a random number being generated between a range. For the space artifacts, I'm not sure what that number is, but for the terrestrial ones is minimum 10, maximum 22 or 18. I forget the specific number, but I believe that might be tied to the planet start as well. Either way, the lowest amount of artifacts you can get that are terrestrial is 10. Back when the DLC came out, that was not actually set in stone, meaning that you could actually start a playthrough where you don't have enough artifacts and you can never complete this. People complained about that, and then, you know, Clay added that in as a guarantee. So now we're guaranteed to get all 10 artifacts. Now, because of how that works, sometimes you might find more than 10, and these artifacts that I'm talking about are specifically the ones that you see at some of the specific planetoids. For this one, this is the water planetoid. You normally have 2 pedestals here, right? And this is what we got, 2 out of 2. Sometimes on the magma one, like the one we got here, there's only 1. I've usually get 2 here as well, but this one only got 1. So it looks like we rolled the lowest value for artifacts, so we have the exact 10 for 10. They have to find all of them at that point. That might mean then that the charge progress might be a range in value as well, and we have the highest value. Since it's the Baator mod, I wouldn't put it past it that it's taking the hardest situation and giving it to you. Because that kind of makes sense. So looking at the uranium, we have... Oh, okay, actually we're... This is actually on... I think this is actually on pace. This is actually not slow. So we had 100 enriched uranium, 10 kilograms of enriched uranium, which is basically, we just went through 12 kilograms. 10 kilograms of that fully charges a rad bolt rocket with 4 rad bolt generators like this. I know that because I've done that all the time. And we're at 30%. So if we take that and multiply it by 3, that means that's 12,000 rad bolts, right? Because it's 4,000 per engine. Multiply that by 3, that's 12,000. And we'd be at 90%. That means 15k being the top end number is probably not out of the realm of, you know, being impossible. So I think this is actually not that bad. It's within the range still. It's around the 12k mark. That I think it's fine. We should have enough water for that. Because going through 33% and I only go through 3,500 kilograms of water, I think we're great. Because we have 1 and then 2 and then 3. So we should be able to have enough for 120%. We have enough uranium. It's only the coal now that I might run out of. Yeah, I went through half of my coal. We might run out of coal. Okay, so let's send a new rocket just for doing that mission. So let's take this rocket. This is pretty safe. We even have a checkpoint here. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the Trailblazer so we drive faster. And the rover module. Oh, I can't because I took out the ladders here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a storage bin in here. Just for coal so that we could actually refill really quick. Actually, I can put that there. And then we don't have power. Oh, there's no solar panel charge, that's why. And then we'll be able to launch this. Okay, so priority 9, we got to do all that. I don't think we have steel then, right? Yeah, cancel auto delivery. We should be okay. Alright, so this looks like it's rolling, man. Can't complain. 55%. 697. Does this ever close? Oh, I see an uptime here, actually. 82, 94, 95. Which means it does close for a short period, but it's really not that bad. I probably do want to go up to 9,000 then. And see if we could actually hit it. If this is 100% open all the time, that means all the sour gas coming in, it's basically as maximum. Yeah, dude, 20 kilograms of natural gas? Jeez. Jeez. The door closing once is going to be way more than enough heat. Way too much natty gas. Alright, so the temperature of this is not cold enough. This tempering design that we have is way colder. This would have been not bad to cool down the turbines, though. That's the only thing I think I should have done. Have this loop through here, cool down the turbines, instead of having the supercoolant. That probably would be a pretty good strat. Not gonna lie, that would have been pretty cool. People of chat, I had a weird idea the other day. I wonder how you guys consider it. I think the thing that they could add to the game that would change everything up. Uglarvis, I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. Happy Mondays, man. Hope you're doing well, man. I think the idea... I had an idea. So the idea was kind of jank. So in this game, we have a couple of mechanics that are the core features of this game. The fact that every entity in this game takes at least 1 tile space. Right? And that's the minimum size for everything in the game. So one of the things I was thinking is, what if we had some rare resource that broke the rules, similar to Viscal Gel? Viscal Gel does something weird where they sit on top of itself and build the tower up vertically rather than spilling over horizontally, right? I wonder if they could add something like that in the game that's similar but also weird. Like, have a liquid that can sit on top of gases that are of a specific density. So you know how CO2 floats to the bottom because it's the heaviest gas? I wonder if they could make a liquid that sits on top of CO2 but below everything else. Something like that. That'd be pretty cool. We'll get some really unique designs as a result, potentially. Can't we combine coolant systems, like a gas cooler and a liquid cooler? You can. You can. The thing is that if they're at different temperatures, you're using one of them to cool the other. So the thing here is that supercoolant here is at minus 110, minus 120. The natural gas is lucky to be at minus 100. So that means I would cool the natural gas down instead of actually cooling down the turbines. Because my turbines is technically lower temp than the natural gas. You can combine it, but if one of them is colder than the other, only one of them is really working. Because technically you moving this on top of the turbines warms up the turbine, which is kind of weird. But it's against physics. Okay, if the physics laws say no, it is what it is. I can't, you know, break the rules. Gotta do what we gotta do. It is what it is. I see you over there. Black Soluna. You're probably right. We gotta follow the rules, follow the laws of physics. Is the sulfur coming from the sour gas? When you warm up methane, not the sour gas. Wait, actually, is it the sour gas? It's the methane, right? So when methane becomes natural gas... Oh no, it is the sour gas. Yeah, you're right. I thought it was when that happened. Okay, so when sour gas becomes methane, there is a 60-30... Well, 66-33 split. So it's 1/3 of the mass becomes sulfur. So even though sour gas to methane isn't a 1-to-1 split, it's still actually more efficient for a power source, given how the generators consume it. 90 grams for 800 watts versus 2,000 grams for 2,000 watts. So we're generating more power still, but it's not a 1-to-1 conversion. So yeah, you do get sulfur. And the sulfur is at the cold temperature when it freezes. Was there any specific application you were thinking of for that special liquid? No, I just wanted to have a weird liquid-gas interaction like that, just to open up some of the possibilities. I don't know. I would think something like that would be kind of cool, but at the same time, I understand how it goes against physics. They didn't have any specific things, though, for that. Physics also technically demands to be able to mix gases to some degree. I see you over there. I see you over there. I would love less square maps. You can't have non-square maps, though. I mean, you probably could, but